Lions aren't afraid of us. Not when the river's dry, not when the prey disappears, not when we become the only thing left to hunt. It started in Tsavo. 2 lions, huge, maneless, and relentless. They didn't roar. They didn't chase. They waited. And they took men straight from their tents, dragged into the dark, killed in silence. Bones found picked clean. No footprints, no blood trail. Just torn canvas and screams that never reached daylight. By the end, over 35 railway workers were dead. Some say it was double. Nobody saw them coming. Nobody stood a chance. Guards lit fires. Men took shifts staying awake. It didn't matter. They still came. One worker swore he saw eyes in the dark. The next morning, his tent mate was gone. But Tsavo wasn't the end. It was just the beginning. Because drought doesn't just starve the land, it changes predators. In Tanzania, lions came down from the hills. No more wildebeest, no more zebra. They found farmers sleeping in fields. And that's when the real hunting began. Stalking through sugarcane, waiting for breath to slow, then striking. Over 600 humans were killed, not by accident, not by desperation, by design. Some lions were old, injured, missing teeth, but they adapted. Humans were soft, slow, predictable. They learned how we sleep, how we hide, how we panic. We built thorn fences, they broke through. We moved into trees, they climbed. We lit fires, they circled the flames. Sometimes they didn't even attack, they just watched. One lion ripped through a hut wall with its teeth and took a sleeping child without a sound. Another was found with cloth in its stomach, buttons, stitching, human hair. Villagers stayed armed, still got dragged into the night. One man fired his rifle, missed, didn't get a second shot. This wasn't chaos. It was strategy. Lions watched, waited, learned, and passed the knowledge on. They weren't acting wild. They were becoming specialists, and the worst part? They remembered. Even after the droughts ended, some lions kept coming for humans. Because once they tasted us, nothing else hunted easier. Today, in pockets of Africa, it still happens. Lions that don't run from villages, they stalk them. They remember the scent of canvas, the flicker of a lantern, the sound of human sleep. They know what doors creak, what paths we take for water, and which ones don't come back. And if you're camping out there, far from the road under stars and silence, and you hear a twig snap behind your tent, don't assume it's the wind. It might be the drought, and it might be your turn.